Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's that time again. Come join us at the 49th annual Passover.
Shalom, this is Captain Ratazar of the ISBK down here in Atlanta, Georgia, inviting you to the ISBK's 49th annual Passover. You understand? Passover this year will be held on March 30th at the Roosevelt Ballroom. It's the 2nd Hudson Street, Yonkers, New York. We'll be inviting all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to this year's Passover in the spirit of brotherhood. That's what the Passover is about. That's what the ISBK is about. It's brotherhood. You understand? That, Shalom.
Come join us March 30th at sundown. All Israel is invited for the 49th annual Feast of the Passover, brought to you by Commandant General Yahanna and the ISBK. So you better not miss it. Shalom.
America gives you distractions to distract you from your actual problem.
That's right.
And what's one of the biggest distractions all over America right now? It's football. It's sports. The Super Bowl and football and sports is just another distraction from your real problems. Because the white man hopes if you care about the playoffs, you care about the Super Bowl, maybe you will forget about your drug addiction. If you care about who's going to win the Super Bowl, maybe you're going to forget about that you got this bill you got to pay. And you on child support. And you a drug addict. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no money. The white man hopes and prays that you will watch the Super Bowl instead of actually fixing your problems in your house. The white man hopes and prays that your young brothers will strive to be football players and basketball players instead of trying to stay in their own community and fix their communities. The sports in America is just another distraction. It's just like drugs. It's just like holidays. It's just something the white man gives you so you forget that you are enslaved. Give me that.
Count, I don't want to count. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all?
Everybody on that football field, they want to win. They run, they tackle, they fight to win the Super Bowl, to go to the playoffs, to be the best team. They all want to achieve, they all want to win the trophy. You know.
But one receiveth the prize.
But only one team is going to win the Super Bowl. Even though every team in the NFL is going to play all year, only one team is going to come out the best. And black man, life is no different. Your life is no different. We all live it. We all human beings. We all live it. But only one race, only one group of people are going to win. And black man, right now you are losing the race. You are losing the fight because you care about a hypothetical fight. You care about entertainment. You care about the Super Bowl and football and basketball. You care about the Patriots and LeBron James. You care about that rather than actually caring about your community. And you put all your energy in the sports debates, and you tell your young black men to try to be basketball players and football players and rappers and entertainers, and instead of actually trying to change their community, instead of actually trying to build businesses in their communities.
So run that ye may obtain.
So run that you may obtain. And in this race, we ain't talking about running and becoming a football star. We ain't talking about running and becoming a basketball star. We're talking about competing for something that actually matters.
And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
A person who strives to master a person who's been playing football their whole life. They're good at football. Because they've been playing their whole life. They mastered the sport. They mastered the techniques of football. So black man, you should master the techniques of life. And how do you do that? You do that by opening up this Bible. Because football is vain. Basketball is vain. Sports is vain. Being a rapper is vain. Being an entertainer is vain. But black man, you have to focus on these laws, statutes, commandments in the Bible. That's what really matters. Because other races, they don't care about sports. They don't care about coming to America and becoming entertainers. They don't care about, having one black superstar, having a few rich black people. They care about a complete societal change. That's why the Chinese have a restaurant in every hood you live in. That's why the Arabs have a restaurant in every hood you live in all over America. because they don't focus on sports. They focus on bringing businesses and money into their community. But when you push black men into sports, and push them to be rappers and singers and entertainers, that only fills up their own pockets. They don't take that money from their record deal and help the hood. They don't take that money from the record deal from the football contract and help the hood. They make themselves rich. Black man, you have to stop becoming so distracted by everything the white man gives you. The white man gives you sports, drugs, holidays. He gives you everything to distract you from your pain, distract you from your struggle. Freedom.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
And in football, they fight it, but football players work out every day. They diet and exercise. They work their whole life for a corruptible crown. They fight for something that is vain. They fight for a trophy, and a trophy doesn't mean anything. The Lombardi Trophy isn't helping anybody. If the Patriots win the Super Bowl, it's not going to help anybody in New England. It's not going to help anybody in the hood. It means nothing. But football players fight their whole life to get that trophy. But we don't.
But we are incorruptible.
But black man, you have to fight for the incorruptible crown. You have to fight for something that cannot be destroyed, that cannot be done away with. Here in the ISUPK, we fight for the kingdom of heaven. We fight for a time when black people, Hispanics, Native Indians will rule the earth. We don't fight for a record deal. We don't fight for a football contract. We don't fight to be entertainers for the white man and make him money. We fight to make our own community great. All sports is a distraction. Distraction from your real problems. Drugs are a distraction from your real problems. Holidays are a distraction from your real problems. Without those, you will worry about stuff that actually matters. Without sports and drugs and holidays and all the things the white man gives you to suppress you, you will worry about politics. You will worry about how I'm gonna get off these drugs. You will worry about how I'm gonna put my kids through college. You will worry about something that actually matters, actually makes sense. The white man gives you these things to keep you a slave. Because slaves have zero ambition. Slaves don't want to do. The slaves only want to fill their belly and be safe. That's what slaves want to do. Slaves don't want to do anything that's risky. Slaves want to stay in the house with master and be safe and sit right underneath their master. And black man, you have become a slave underneath the white man. You become a slave. You take all of his gifts. You take all of his drugs, all his sports. You take it up and you take those as distractions. And you forget your true problems. Freedom.
2 Maccabees 4, verse 12. For he built gladly a place of exercise.
He built gladly a place of exercise. Sports is not nothing new in white communities, in white empires. The Greeks had sports. The Romans had sports. The Greeks, they built coliseums for sports, and it's talked about in the Bible. They talked about in the Bible, and in those coliseums, thousands of years ago, it was black men in those coliseums, just like it is today.
And brought the chief young men under his subjection.
The chief young men, meaning the best young men in the black community. The ones that were the smartest, the strongest, the ones that had the most promise. He took them and he put them in the sports arena. And that's what we have in the black community. Our best black people, the ones who are the most talented, the most intelligent, they grow up and they work for the white man. The ones that the most athletically gifted, the ones that run the fastest, are the strongest. Instead of staying in the hood and protecting the hood, they gonna fight for the white man in the military. They go on the football field and entertain the white man. They go on the basketball court and entertain the white man. In America, our best black people work for the white man and entertain him. And you feed into it. You feed into it. You think it's the best thing in the world to get a football contract. You think it's the best thing in the world to get a record deal. But when all you're doing is striving for those vain things, and all you're trying to do is join closer to the white man, and you weaken your nation. Because none of that money comes back to the black community. None of that wealth comes to the black community. It only helps LeBron James. It only helps the person with the contract. but it's not helping build any businesses in the black community. It's not helping build any hospitals in the black community. It's not helping build homeless shelters in the black community. It's not helping make rehab centers in the black community. Black man, you have to put your talents into your own community. Black man, like I said before, we are slaves. And slaves don't have any ambition. Slaves don't want to build a business. Slaves don't want to be independent. Slaves want to be dependent. They want to depend on their slave master. They want to work for somebody. They want to be underneath somebody. They don't want to have the responsibilities of a nation, the responsibilities of leadership and ownership. But black man, if you want to find success, you got to find some ambition. Some greater ambition in the Super Bowl. Some greater ambition in the Super Bowl. Some greater ambition than drug addiction and getting high. Some greater ambition than just paying your bills and making it by. You gotta want to run the earth to beat the odds that we are up against. Because the white man, he wants to run the earth, and he's doing it right now. Chinese people, Asians, all these other white nations, the Russians, the Chinese, they want to run the earth. They want to run the earth. They want to be dominant. Black man, all you care about is who's going to win the game next Sunday. That's all you care about. You don't care about. You don't have any higher ambition. Freedom.
And the Most High is with him.
2 Samuel 22 and 30. 2 Samuel 22 and 30. We're gonna show you a black man in the Bible that took his talents, took his athletic talents, and actually helped his nation. Actually fought for his nation, fought to build his kingdom. He didn't take his talents and go run a football. He didn't go take his talents and go dunk. He didn't go take his talents and make the white man more rich. He took his talents, he was a warrior for the Most High. He took his talents, he was a warrior for his people, for his nation. Oh, you got it?
If we don't got it, you don't need it.
2 Samuel 2 and 30.
22.
For by thee I have run through a troop.
Right here, this is King David talking. This is King David talking. What has King David done? What was his works? What did he do for the Most High?
Verse 29. For thou art my lamp, O Lord, and the Most High will lighten my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop.
The Most High gives black people their athletic ability. You ever wonder why black people are the best at sports? You know why we so strong, so fast? Why no other race of people can beat us at any sport we get into? It's because the Lord gave us that gift. The Lord made us special. He made us different than every other nation. But black man, you use your gifts and you throw them away. You use your gifts and you spoil them. You ruin them in the white man's kingdom. Read on.
By my God have I leaped over a wall.
King David, he took his gifts from the Most High and he ran through a troop. He fought in wars. He jumped over a wall. He did great things with the Most High's help. And black man, you can do the same thing. As long as you can get away from the dreams that the white man sells you. And what does the white man tell you? The white man tell you you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be as long as you try hard enough. And black men, we take that mentality and we go play football. We say I can do whatever I want to be. And we go to the football field. We say I can be whatever I want to be, and we become a basketball player. And that's why we fail as a people, because we rather be entertainers and sports players than build our nation.
Shalom, Israel. It's going down. It's that time again. Come join us at the 49th annual Passover.
Shalom, this is Captain Baltazar of the ISBK down here in Atlanta, Georgia, inviting you to the ISBK's 49th annual Passover. You understand? Passover this year will be held on March 30th at the Roosevelt Ballroom. It's the 2nd Hudson Street, Yonkers, New York. We're inviting all blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to this year's Passover in the spirit of brotherhood. That's what the Passover is about. That's what the ISBK is about. It's brotherhood. You understand? Me personally, I'm going to be bringing all of Atlanta, Georgia. Captain Malacroix will be bringing out Chicago. Captain Gaddaha will be bringing out all of California. You understand? We're going to get it in. We're going to get it in the spirit of brotherhood. And in the spirit of brotherhood, you understand? You can't fit the bill. You understand? Passover is $200 per person, per family. If you cannot fit that bill, Commander GEN.YAHANNA will pay it for you. If you need help with transportation, Commander GEN.YAHANNA will pay that for you. You understand? Just contact your nearest camp leader or your captain in your city. You understand? Like I said, I got Officer Yamayan here with me. I got Officer TITHES, Officer Abaria. You understand? We're going to be bringing all of Atlanta, all of Georgia to this year's Passover.
Come join us March 30th at sundown. All Israel is invited for the 49th annual Feast of the Passover, brought to you by Commander General Yahanna and the ISBK. So you better not miss it. Shalom.